My next question is for Milan sir and Supan, both of you. कि हमने सुना है कि हमेशा राइटर डायरेक्टर के सुर मिलने चाहिए और ट्रेलर देखने के बाद तो पक्का यकीन है कि सुर मिल गए हैं. कि I want to ask you कि how was it directing this massive series and creating this Sultanate together, and what inspired Sultan of Delhi?
So, firstly, many times in my career, people have asked me why I'm doing something. And my answer has always been, why not? So when I moved from a male-dominated scenario in my films to a heroine-centric movie, they asked me why. And I said, why not? And when I decided to do something on OTT, again they asked me why. And I said, why not? I get to meet new people, I get to interact with a new team, new talent. It's what enriches me, it's what keeps me going, and it's also because the material that came my way, the book itself, was a springboard. You know, writers and directors are always looking for strong scripts. And then we had Supan come on board, and we had been trying to collaborate for a long time on a project, but it somehow fell into place here. I must say that at a certain point in the filming process, I started getting very, very tired because I'm used to directing everything myself. And sharing that space with another is not easy. At that point in time, I reached out to Supan and I asked him at very short notice if he would take over some part of the filming for me, because I also had to work on making the songs and on costumes and locations. And Supan took less than a minute to say yes. So I'm very grateful for that. And he's, of course, everyone knows how popular he is in this medium on OTT. He's a delight to work with for me, not for the actors. And yes, so it's been fantastic. It's been a learning curve. It's been a little bit of a teaching curve. I think I've had a lot of questions asked of me that perhaps more experienced people would not. But the whole gang has been very interactive. Many of them have been my first choice. Tahir, after Mardani. Anjum had a very small cameo in Once Upon a Time. Moni, I've been wanting to work with for a long time. Goes for everybody. Most of the cast, Harleen, Marine, Anupriya, Vinay Pathak, they were all my first choice. And thanks to Namit, Mukesh Chabra for getting them on board. Lovely, lovely long days of writing with Supan and Karan Vyas, who's written the dialogue, who's written Scam earlier. And a special shout out to the director of photography, Vishnu Rao, the art department, the costume department, fantastic detailing. So yeah, I think I've said quite a bit. I'm going to let Supan do some talking now.
Well, I have been in love with Milan since Kache Dhage, and the thing is, writing Sultan of Delhi was creating a world which was poppy, full of fun, and Milan's cinema has been known to bring, two characters together and talks about bonds of friendship, bonds of love, and heighten the drama in the best way possible. So this gave me the scope to do all of that. And when he said, come on, jump in and, co-direct as well, I was like, absolutely, because he had created a world which was so vibrant, so much fun. It's almost like watching a Western with that kind of scope on Indian screens. And Hotstar literally gave wings to our imagination where we could do whatever we wanted with a cast like this, which is so amazing. And they just went wild. I don't know if they enjoyed the energy part of it, but I was having a blast every single day because 60s is an era of innocence, of people discovering themselves, and it's India coming together post, the wounds of partition, earning its freedom, finding its voice, and in that, when you bring in crime, you bring in friendship and love, it's a wonderful, time period to go into. So yeah.
In today's era, it definitely looks like a fresh, breath of fresh air that's coming in from the 1960s. So thank you so much for bringing us that.